Welcome to my channel. In this video I'm sharing an easy sugar scrub recipe with melt and pour. If you know my channel, maybe you have already seen some of my whipped sugar scrub tutorials where I'm using a foaming bath butter soap base to make the scrub. You basically whip up the soap base to a fluffy consistency and then add the sugar to it. Here I'm using an ice cream scoop to add it to the little jars as a cool idea. I will leave the link to this particular project here down in the description if you're interested to see. Many viewers have asked me to make a video on how to make a sugar scrub with melt and pour. I have tried out different ingredients and ratios and found that this recipe is very easy to make and great. We will start out with 1 cup of melt and pour soap that we will melt down. You can use clear melt and pour or the white one for a more pastel-y look. Once melted, we are adding it to a heat-safe container. The next ingredient is coconut oil that usually comes in solid form, except if you live in a very hot climate. Otherwise, we melt it down first and then add it to our melt and pour soap. Give it a good mix. I'm going ahead and add the colorant and the fragrance at this point, so once the sugar is mixed, we can move quickly to pour the mixture while still relatively liquid and manageable. This is a mica that I'm mixing in. Make sure that you get rid of all the little clumps and get it really well incorporated into the mixture. It's now time to add the sugar and mix well, and then be ready to move really quickly because you don't want the melt and pour soap to become too hard and unmanageable. Of course, you will find this recipe down in the description as well. Make sure you get rid of all the little clumps while the mixture is still relatively liquid and fluid. I made another video or a similar sugar cube recipe using brown sugar and some ground coffee with some coffee fragrance oil. In this case, you don't need any colorant because the natural color of the brown sugar and the coffee acts like a colorant. This is a great idea for coffee lovers. Back to our scrub. Here is the mold that I like to use. You need to be really fast and spread the mixture as fast as possible into your mold cavities. Actually, it would be a great idea to use a single cavity or one mold, a bigger one, and then go ahead and cut your cubes once the soap and the mixture has fully hardened. This just makes it more practical. In this case here, I'm just making sure that I try to spread the mixture as good as possible in all the cavities. If necessary, just remelt your mixture in the microwave. Once everything is into the mold, you want to let it solidify for an hour or so until completely hard, and then you can take the scrubs out of the mold. A very practical aspect of these cubes is that it is for a single use, for example under the shower, so there is no real need to use a preservative, as it won't come in contact with water. Of course, you can use also preservative like Optifen at a ratio of 0.5% of your recipe. The important point is to protect the melt and pour soap from the air because it will attract moisture otherwise. An airtight container is a perfect idea, or you could also use some cellophane bags to add your cubes in. For the members of my Buy Me a Coffee page, I designed some labels that you could use for this project here, saying sugar scrub cubes in different kind of variations that you can go as usual download and use for your own creations. Here comes a little demonstration of how to use these cubes. You simply take one of your scrubs and start rubbing it onto your skin. You can immediately feel how the sugar gently exfoliates your skin, making it really soft and silky. There are more videos for you to check out, as you can see here on the screen. Feel free to subscribe if you're interested in more skincare DIY or soap making videos. Also hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I hope to see you very soon here for another video, and in the meantime I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye!